Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. In today's video I'll be going over my controller binds and settings with an in-depth perspective about them. If you end up enjoying today's video, a like would definitely be appreciated, and subscribe so you're the first to be notified about any new videos. Also, I'd like to thank everyone for the support on the channel so far, as we hit 100 subscribers and it really means a lot. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so kicking it off with the first page, the only three options you need to worry about are having turbo building on, of course, disabling pre-edit options so you can edit builds quicker, and confirm edit on release, so again you can edit builds quicker. Now onto the more important page, the controller options. My build and edit sense, as you can see, are at 1.8 and 1.6, and anything around the 2.0 mark does the job fine. The reason many people don't have a high build and edit sense is because often it will throw you off with the speed, as you can imagine. And quickly, before we get into the controller settings, in my opinion, having advanced options on gives you more control on your sense and bigger customization on it in general. But anyway, my vertical and horizontal sense in combat are both 50%, and a quick tip I would give if you're thinking of changing your sense is that the lower it is, the more smooth and consistent you will be, but for me I'm more comfortable with 50%, as when I was on slow sense my reaction time was not that great and ended up dying due to slow reactions in my experience. Having my vertical sense at 50% was better for me, so I could flick up to hit harder shots with a shotgun, but it wasn't fast enough to completely miss, which is why I'm keeping it at 50. My ADS sense is both at 16%, so most of my shots track with the person better if I'm using something like an AR or something, and I use no boost as it will lead to inconsistency with shots. In terms of look input curve, exponential is good to start off with, but when you really want to enhance your mechanics, linear is the way to go. For dead zones, it's always best to have them as low as you can, but having them too low causes potential stick drift. Now onto the controller binds themselves. Alright, so for controller binds there are three specifically you need to choose carefully for: switch mode, editing and jumping. In a game of Fortnite, those three are the ones you press the most in a match, hence why they are so important. On a PS4 or 5 controller, touchpad is the most underrated button, as it can be a claw or non-claw button, as you can press the top of it to still activate it, as well as the center, which is what I do, as I recently switched to claw. Another great button is L3 or left stick, which you can always press as you're always moving in the game, so it's always good to use for an important bind. Now for jumping, I use X to jump because, as you already know, I play claw, but if you don't, then using left stick or right stick is always useful. Now for jumping, I use X to jump because, as you already know, I play claw, but if you don't, then using left stick or right stick is always useful, so you can have more consistent accuracy. My binds are left stick to switch mode, touchpad to edit, and X to jump. For build binds, I use the normal Builder Pro binds, but your select, reset, and confirm button when you're editing come down to personal preference. I use R1 to select, L1 to reset, and R2 to confirm, as my fingers can access them the easiest. As mentioned in the title, there is some hand cam with some creative highlights I got a few days ago, so I'll let the footage play for itself.
Oh my God. What's yours?
Alright, now I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.